Alright, for those who didn't see it that well in the other, one of my other videos, I'm going to show you how to put on my soldering my feeders here. This is the new bus here. This is the slide a little bit up. This is now these are going to be the bus for the engine terminal runaround track. There we go. Boy, the coating's tough. There we go. Strip off about an inch, and then just wrap them around the exposed wire that you took off your bus line like this, a couple times around. You go here, off the top here to the white one, white wire to the white, and there it is. Now we gotta solder that. All right. First one, second one. Alright, here I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going with the Pico number 8s for the engine terminal here, because I can't get enough of the DCC friendly Walthers. I can find a few of the older ones that aren't DCC friendly, and I just don't feel like going through the whole thing of turning those DCC friendly number 8s. Okay, this is coming off here, the very first switch all the way down here, this one. This is a Walthers, and I got some piece of Railcraft, and I'm going to run these from here into here like this. This is a one right hand turnout, left hand turnout, and then I got two more right hands coming that are going to go this way and perform a ladder. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks into my engine terminal. This is the main track coming in. Let me move this switch here, and I think I'm going to use the Walthers flex track with this. I'm going to use the Walthers, I think, because it looks pretty good, and the ties are spaced farther apart, but that makes it look more like a you know, a siding. So I'm going to go with that because I kind of like the the tie, the spike and the tie plate detail. Put plastic rail joiners on each of the sidings so I can isolate and turn off each individual track. That's what's going to happen. So, this line right here is the straight line. One you see right here that this track is lined up to. This is the straight line from right from the runaround track. And I'm going to draw lines here, and I'll show you how to do that next when I get my two Pico number 8s here to go with these two. And the Pico switches look good. The tie and the spike detail on them is really good. These ties here are kind of wide where the thing is, and they have this the spring-loaded points here where you don't have to put a switch machine in and it clicks into place. So pretty nice there. So we'll give them a try. Okay, we're back again here. Working on the engine terminal, and I got my two switches, my two right-hand Picos. They're right here. And I'm going to run one up here, like this, after I lay this track down here. Okay, I've actually cut a piece of track right here. It's going to probably fit into there with those. Like that. I got that. There, like that. Okay, so I guess we can carry on here. I'm going to take these here, and I'm going to lay out this track here. This one comes right off all the way down here from the this is the runaround track here. And I'm going to lay this track down. I got to drill, obviously I got to drill the holes for the switch machines. I'm going to use Pico switch machines that I have on order. Okay, this guy's going here, just like this. Drill him down there like that. Right there like that, he's going. This guy here is going to, right on this line he's going, right? Right there. The ties right there. Drill a hole for this guy right here too. Alright. This one's going right here. Do it right beside right there. I think I should do it. Now let me get a 3/8" drill, and I'll be back. Alright. Drill this sucker through there. Got all my trains added here. One and number two. Alrighty, takes care of that. Now let me get my vacuum, take care of that. There we go, right here. Alright, put this back together here like this. Do. I'm actually using Micro Engineering rail joiners because they fit good on these Picos. So I'm using those too, along with the Pico plastic rail joiners where I'm going to make the separate blocks for each track in the engine terminal, so I can shut each track. I can park engines on the track and then shut it down. Let me move the camera here. I'm going to line this up here. These are both lined up here. I can spike these down now, get these in place. Okay, there we go. I got it spiked down from there. All right, we're going to run it right down here. First switch spiked. Second switch is spiked down here. Second one spiked right there. And of course I got my ribbon rail tool, getting the first track straight here and spiked down. Okay, there we go. And of course here's the pieces I'm going to use here. Okay, this is going to be the engine terminal here. So these lines were drawn a while ago, so they're really not what I'm going to use here. But we got this here, and I got to be, I guess, how far apart are these? This is actually a Walthers building that I'm going to, I got two of these, and I'm going to do a, back here I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a, it's going to be actually back to here. It's going to be a 5-stall engine house, I guess you would call it. 5 tracks. Could do 6, but I don't have enough room over here. I don't know if I want to extend the table anymore. I'm going to extend it that way, I think. But that's what we're looking at right there. So each one of these openings is 2 inches. It's 2 inches. So we start at 1, and each one of these is 2 inches. So it's 1 inch. So how far apart? These have to be at 1, 2, 2 3/4. That's what we got. Here with this guy here, and we're going to do, for that it's got to be 2 3/4. 2 3/4 off of that line is right there. Okay. Hey. So these are the next tracks right here. You go there like that. Hi, cutie. Look at my little kitty. Let me see if you can see him. You see him? There he is. There he is. Hi, buddy. Want to run some trains? everybody. Do.
Are you recording?
Yep. I certainly am recording. You are now you're on the next video.
Look at him, he's just
There we go. And let's see what happens when
What is his
I
favorite?
do this. Do. And we got, look at that. Perfection. Engine terminal.
Look at the screen. Look how happy he is.
Mm-hmm. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'm going to do I do another track here? Yes, there is going to be a third track over here.
Did you see
It's
this?
going to be back here, though. What?
Did you see this?
Hmm?
Look at him.
I know. Look at the size of those claws.
He needs his nails cut. This is our feral buddy, who's never had his nails cut in his life.
All right, I got my my ladder done and all my tracks done here. Let me grab this camera and give you a better view here while I walk here. Got 5 tracks. These are all Pico number 8s here. Got them all in place. And now I'm going to wire some feeders in. It's going to extend farther. Let me tell you what I'm going to add to this here a little later on. Come up here. These tracks are going to extend off the table here, and I'm going to build onto the table here. So this is going to extend a couple of feet over the top of that, which is my which is actually the entrance here to my staging yard. It heads that way. As you can see, I got all my stuff here. I'm using it as a workbench. Okay, but it's going to be up above that, probably 2 feet in, maybe a little less. I'll see. As you can see, what I did over here too, so I can add on to the engine terminal, make it a little longer, bigger. That's what I've done right here. Let me get around here so you can see this a little better, like this. There it is, right there. And I've cut these stringers out, and I've sort of cut with my bandsaw around here. You could use a jigsaw if you want. But basically that's how you do it, and make room for my track that comes in to my staging yard. Right there. All right. Slide this piece into place here. Oh yeah, baby. There we have it. Right there. As you can see, I already had this on here, so I already got the lines drawn out on it. There we go there. All right. Alrighty, there's our extension. So I'm going to go right here is where the engine terminal is going to go, and I'm going to have a couple tracks coming out the back, probably 2 of them. Alrighty, this is the Atlas track here I'm adding because it's going to be inside the building, so I'm mixing and matching track here, so bear with me here. If you can get all the same track, do it, but I got these 2 things. I wanted to try the 2 kinds, so I got 2 different kinds here. I don't know if I want to buy more of the Walters here, but anyway, I got this here. These have plastic rail joiners on this one here, because I think I'm gonna be able to turn off the. I'm gonna have a couple more blocks inside the engine terminal too, inside the engine house. So be able to park a train here, and then inside the building that I could stick something, and then maybe on the outside out back here I can put something else. But this is pretty much 8 foot. No, let's see, it's 3, 3, 6. That's probably another foot there, almost. So it's 6, almost 7 foot these sidings are. So I can get a lot of lash ups on here. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the engine house, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outside. 10 lash ups plus whatever engines I want to stick out on this side. Back here, I may extend this, I don't know, we'll see. But as it stands right now, that's basically what it's going to look like once I get all this track on here. So I guess we'll wire everything up next after I lay these last 3 pieces of track over here and get this all put into place.